So, I'm here at the hospital and we have a bit of a problem. It's getting late. I mean, it's getting to be winter and dark at night. You know, our employees go home at 6 or so, and the sun goes down at 4:30, so it's too dark. The major problem here is that light up there. It's not working. And the larger problem there is it's 18 feet in the air, and while I have a 22-foot extension ladder, it's not stable enough to support me or be like comfortably safe. So I can't really get up there. Or I could spend $250 and rent a main lift, or I could spend $250 and get a ladder, a step ladder that's tall enough. So what I did yesterday, which was kind of a frustrating process, is, well, let me go to my truck and get the light that I was gonna put up. So this is the light that I was gonna put up, and I put the first one up. I'll explain why this isn't the first one. Well, I put it up and it didn't work. Turn on the power, nothing. So I look at the reviews for the light, and on the Lowe's site it has like 2 out of 5 stars. So I went back and replaced it with this one, which I thought, oh, what's the chance of having 2 duds in a row? Well, this one was a dud too, so I have to return it also. And I'll show you what I've got, at least now, in the hospital. Oh, another dumb thing here is, that's the wire that would be used, or that's run over there to the light. And guess what? That's right where somebody would weed whack, and it's unprotected. So if I were to replace that light, I would also have to rerun that wire, at least in a conduit. And I can't run it behind here because that's not the proper way to do it. So I'd have to run a conduit outside, at least up until I could punch a hole through the block foundation, because it's this block, and where the siding ends here is actually below the slab inside. So I'd have to raise it up some outside the siding, then punch a hole to go through, and then run it up inside, up to the switch. Here's the switch that we have, and here's the wire that was coming in outside. And that hole wasn't caulked, so I caulked that because we're not going to use it, at least for now. But I don't want to like rule out the option of using this, maybe to pull another wire through the hole or something. Yeah. So from here, I ran new Romex. I know this isn't quite up to code because anything below 8 feet should be in some sort of protected conduit, but I'll fix that as soon as I get around to it, which shouldn't be too long. But as you can see, that, you know, they didn't really care about that previously either. So I ran it over here and then out through a hole there, and I ran all the way over here because the roof's higher over here and I wanted better like coverage of the parking lot, and I did silicone that hole. And that hole, drilled up at an angle, pops out under the soffit and runs into this light fixture. And this is the fixture that I have on here now. I don't like it. I ordered another one from Amazon, and I'll put that one on as soon as we get it. This one's just, it's really cheap plastic. And the one that I wanted, those Good Earth ones, they're supposed to be a dusted on, I mean if they worked, and they didn't have any other similar dusted on lights that were white at Lowe's. So I just got this one, which is motion sensor, and then the replacement that's coming in is also dusted on. Today's the 9th of January, and here's the effective light output of this replacement light that I put on. And I'll put a link to it down on Amazon. It's a very nice quality light with a decent shell, decent adjustable knuckle, nice light pattern, and I think it looks nice too. The only problem I've had so far is that if there's more snow than this, it was cycling on and off. But I think since I adjusted this Lux icon here, there we are, clockwise maybe, I think that's how it works, then it won't do that feedback loop turning on and off junk. It has a little plastic plug. Come on, come on. Nope. And I need to figure out the center focus on this thing. Here we are. Little plastic plug that goes in it. And that should keep out any moisture. So that concludes that video. I know it took a few months for me to film and finish this, but here we are. I can stop down my camera so you can see it. There we are. Very nice light.